Isn't it called like Why Does No One Remember Me or something like that?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Why does no one remember me in this world?
Yeah.
And he's looking for Sid, and he has the key. There's the 5 races. Okay, we've been on break, though this is the next episode for y'all. Welcome to the Foul Parrot Podcast. In 2 minutes, I'm going to try and sum up everything I heard through the mic. A good weigh in on. Okay? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Heard bits and pieces. The anime that you guys have been talking about, I too, pretty much everything you've mentioned, I've either not seen it or actually really enjoyed. So I'd probably be just like 20 minutes of going, yes, yes, cool, you know, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But including we've been watching Why Does No One Remember Me in This World? Great. Banished from This World? Not so great. You know, 2 very similar ideas that went 2 different completely different.
Oh, the one with the writer?
Mm-hmm.
I love the character. The anime itself is kind of but I love the character. And if I was going to redo this exact character concept for what I'm playing for Evil, that's the kind of way I would have played it.
Well, if we ever do a 2nd edition Evil, I would go with the actual Japanese horror adventure they have out. Because that looks straight up cool and, you know, something that you could do seriously.
Japanese horror.
It's set in the Asian lands. It's like book 4, Jade Regent. You know, they even warn you, if you play a Tengu, there are prejudices that will arise in role-playing and worse. Tengu, yeah. If you play this race, just to be warned, if you play a Kitsune, this culture will expect things of you. Mm-hmm. If you throw tomatoes.
Potato.
I'm just going to roll some credits now.
Wait, that's copyright.
The One Piece?
The One Piece? Okay, I've heard that.
Yeah,
I heard about
I've only
that.
seen some movies in the live action, and that's kept me fairly content.
Oh, I saw the live action Death Note movie. Don't do it.
Don't know.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah,
it's a good way to. But the One Piece one, it's a good way to kind of introduce some of the characters to people that have never seen One Piece. Like I showed Alex, but like it only goes up until they're not even on the Grand Line yet. They're still in the blue.
Unless you guys want to talk about evil anime, like Maradi the Patriot is a very good series.
That was good.
Speaking of evil anime,
students
being in
mention that.
Japan, I saw the new Overlord movie.
What?
It covers.
This is not.
Come
I
visit.
did not know.
We have a house. You can stay.
Yeah.
Thanks to my wife's new VPIN disguise, I can pretend I'm in Japan and watch it too.
I mean, maybe it's currently in theaters. But
That's a boot.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to, we're not trying to date this podcast, the Foul Parody Podcast. Obviously, we spent our entire break speaking of anime, and I honestly wish I'd left the mic open at least for the live stream, if not for the recording. because, what you guys were talking about was very cool. You're all talking about the ones you like, the ones that were okay. And it's a very cool, geeky thing. We have a channel.
And going to be.
Yeah. We have a channel in our Discord that's movie and TV inspired and anime inspired, and myself and several cast members and several of our fans, have you seen this yet? It's coming out. It's good. This is good. I like this. I didn't like this, that kind of thing. So, guys, with
and women.
the folks, with the Caswella Runder, the female halfling rogue, locked up and burning through all the, there's Nico just livid that she's used so much lipstick on so few flyers to do what Simri asked of her, just burning through your disguise kit, man, and wanting more magenta. I'm not getting more flyers. Where she's pulling these flyers out from, you have no idea. Well, she's decreasing in size, and she was pretty small to begin with. A brand new day. Why? Day 15. We awake. We head out. Maybe you guys that slept in, somebody like Simri was prowling around all night. Nico's kind of a night person. Professor Niles just takes drugs. So every morning is like that.
It's clockwork.
Yeah, it's like, good morning.
And we just leave all of the daily policing business to Luca and the cat. And everybody else takes a nap.
The Cialis commercial, the Viagra commercial.
Oh yeah,
just jumps out of bed. Good morning.
I was gonna say, somebody needs sleep. I've been doing a lot of up and down day and night things.
Sure. So who is awake in the morning? Anyone? Or do we just sleep? Hey, it's your town. You guys want to sleep in a bit, let things happen, and then, we didn't catch them, but we'll go investigate. Once again, mud and feces have been slung at the sheriff's office windows and such. Most brazenly.
Casting to the footprints.
How did the diminutive figure that was posting flyers escape? Find this much dung in one evening and throw it at our windows and get back inside and finish those flyers and burn through all his lipstick. That's a mystery right there.
I would like to take samples of the dung to find out exactly what kind of dung it is, and then the diet of the dung that produced it.
Sure.
The diet?
Yes. Carnivore, omnivore, herbivore.
Waste my morning. I'm going to use all my chemicals too.
Please wear gloves.
He's doing a thing.
Sample.
Please wear gloves.
Sample. Casting. I have my work cut out from you.
Just
Science
licking
waits
the walls.
for no one.
Every window or such that he moves past, I just follow behind him. Clean.
All signs lead to Luca. We have a traitor in our midst. His DNA is on everything. Damn it.
So while they're on cleanup duty, I am going to go to the supermarket and speak to the owner.
Magenta.
Magenta.
I'm changing my lip filter to purple. She asked for magenta. He goes and buys more.
No, well, I will resupply, but I will also speak to the owner because she was an employee there, was she not? The little halfling
at the grocery store.
Yeah.
So
at the general store.
Speak to
the sisters,
the owner, to find out her associates, family members, friends.
Let's see if I can't get the old town going here. There you go. Boing.
It's a rotary start. You gotta watch out for the kickback.
Just saying, I've got the old town map going here. So as we discuss and roam around town and do our sheriffing, or whatever you guys want to call yourselves these days. All right. It's a lovely, lovely town. Yeah. No?
What a beautiful day.
And we are number 8, right? That's where we're at. Isn't that us?
No, 8 is the Last Stand Tavern.
Oh.
the Longacre Jail is 11.
11.
Ah.
Okay, perfect.
So bottom left of the map, that's our home base, right? You guys got to march all the way across town up to number 4, which is where we hung our decorations and burned people,
Yeah.
right? Other locations from other,
Where's the
Anyway.
grocery?
5 guilds general store. The
Okay.
sisters Emona and Ola Guild. And good old, the old sassy, cross, sexy, because Nico likes older women for some reason.
I do.
Estabeth?
No,
Guild?
it's not that I like older women. I like women my age.
I was
They're
gonna say
feisty.
they're young to him.
Oh.
That reminds me of another anime.
Could you imagine? Damn fear that only dates senior citizens.
And that's still considered rocking the cradle for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
But you're
I mean,
so
eventually
young.
he'd move into elves.
The current year, I believe, is 4517, I want to say, ish. How old is Nico?
He's old, I think.
Okay.
64.
Like they have
He's
they have the
64
pl-
years old.
but- okay. And doesn't look a day over 30.
When I get older, losing my hair.
Many years ago, because I've aged, you see. Will you meet me at the markets for some? Yeah, okay. He's doing the World According to Garp theme, which is that a Beatles tune?
Beatles tune when I'm 64, yeah.
Well,
So, yeah,
oh, 64. I'm sorry. Oh, that is worth a villain point. There you go. You can have Ryan's. He never uses his birthday point.
go.
And then
His
what
face.
happened?
That's okay. I got them to spare. Don't worry.
A villain point.
Type it in the chat for her, boys. Moving on.
So, yeah,
Okay.
find
Nico,
out.
you going alone?
Yeah, I'll go alone.
Okay. Or you could always tag a couple of Baron's guards. You come with me and loom, just so that people don't.
Actually, that's true. I will do that. I should not be unescorted. Far too
well, I
important.
just finished season 2 of The Rings of Power, and this guy goes to this little village with his broken arm, and he's got his 6 lackeys that aren't even in full guard regalia. They actually look like they're cosplaying as guards. Their armor looks and costumes look simple and crap. But 6 dudes to rush up and grab the person they're talking to, or let them go, or just loom. And I'm like, oh, this guy's got it down. Just a couple of guards that are.
Yeah, I'll take a couple Baron's Guard escorts.
Yeah.
And talk to them about the little halfling we've got in the cell. Find out their known associates, their address.
Okay. So you roll in there and explain
Yep.
that she was caught red-handed and we have her in custody. And this is the flyer. And this is the new flyer corrected thanks to Simmery. Could you help pass the new one out? And you just want to know where this woman lives because this is her boss?
And known associates, and just find out who anything they can tell us about her.
Oh, okay.
Any places that she's known to frequent, they're gonna know some stuff.
Okay. They claim that this business that they live here in the building it's a family business, which is all consuming. She came in, we gave her the job. We think she lives on the far side of town, alone in an apartment above so-and-so's. They're pretty vague. Sense motive?
Oh, I will put that in the tower. Yeah.
Okay. Either they don't know, or they're purposely telling you the truth, but being vague because they don't just necessarily want to pry into, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But they don't seem they just answer your questions we don't know. Yeah, they're not nice to you. but they don't seem defiant. They don't seem like we don't nothing. Ha! You got nothing on this, Jon Snow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not giving, you know. However, the grocery girls, we don't know much. We're sorry, and seem a little wary of you and the guards. You know, like afraid citizens should be.
Okay.
The old broad just gives you straight, hard answers. What a poker face. You know what I mean? She either doesn't know or just doesn't care that you're prying into one of her employees' business because, as you said, she's in custody, she's doing the time. Why are you wasting mine, kind of thing.
Yeah. But
fair. She does tell you she gets off at 8.
She gets off at 8.
Yeah. Because I'm in bed by 8:30, so I only got half an hour to pleasure myself. But, you know, if you want to be there.
Whoa.
Apologize.
I'll keep that one in mind.
That was bad. But I just try to get a rise out of these guys sometime by just rolling with it like so fluidly. You know, sometimes I embarrass and shock myself. I'm sorry I jeffed up. But she definitely doesn't seem to be very happy that you're in her store harassing her one customer that's just stocking up on toilet paper for some viral reasons. And yeah, this kind of seems like a bust unless you feel they know more and you want to use other methods. Your finely tuned tower roll senses tell you that it's like...
Okay. Well, I will take the information that I gleaned and return to the jail.
Okay. Cross-reference the witness.
Yep.
Okay. Sense motive? A lot of you? I know Niles just magically appears. It's starting to creep me out, so get ready with your aid and other or whatever you want to do there, Ryan. And I'm there, and what? Oh, shit.
He's always lurking in the shadows.
And they have it.
Yeah,
and the halfling has admitted to having accomplices. I never rule out torture.
I do mean in the tower, guys. You can diplomatize and you can openly diplomatize and intimidate, but in the tower for sense motive, if you please.
Sorry.
We'll say that Nico spent enough time that by the time he gets back to interrogate the witness, everybody's awake, and you know, this is a thing. You know, oh, the party wants to know, so you guys are all looming, right? Unless there's something specific you want to be elsewhere in doing.
Well, we have too few prisoners. One would be noted to be missing, so can't have fun.
She tells you the basic stuff, like the apartment she's renting, and she seems worried that you might just go search it, but kind of caught it. Like, not that there's more damning evidence or there's something else. You know, she just suddenly realizes, like, oh crap, I really don't want people going through my stuff, but she doesn't seem to be sweating it out. Like, and then they'll find the body or something worse. Like, I'm in jail. This was my crime, and that's what she did. And you guys are kind of getting the feeling that there's rumors, there's people talking about we should do something, but they don't necessarily all discuss with each other what they're doing or should do. And she's kind of taken matters of her own hands. She believes in this rumor about the night, and this is her serving the cause. And her implications to Simri are more of like, people are not happy, and a lot of people are talking about something should be done or doing something, and there has been a couple attempts. Somebody sent you a box with a cockatrice. There was this kangaroo trial you guys put on, and a lot of people were just kind of weird, pissed off, and we have a curfew and no more than 5 people allowed at a tavern, and just like everyone is just behind your back or with each other as much as they can and getting on with their lives. So this little halfling is just convinced that, you know, the rebellion is real. It's growing. I want to be a part of it. My flyers are going to roust everybody else. And when somebody else does something because of me, the town will jump up and back them. You know what I mean? Like, think back to like what happened. This dude shows up on a horse and just takes upon himself to like, citizens, are you going to let this happen? do something. 4 guys, pretty tough looking pig farmers, step up. Everybody else, run away, right? And the halfling's like, none of my watch. Everyone will get a flyer. Everyone will, the next time something happens, more people will act. We will not lie down, But she's just kind of spiteful about it. She's not just, you don't get the whole ringleader vibe. You do get a sense, though, that unless they've got like a basement or a building or something out of town, she doesn't seem worried that you guys are just going to go into a public place or a private space here and there's going to be a whole bunch of dudes, all talking about the revolution, oh no. Something like that, right?
Okay.
This is kind of crazy. Since they seem ununited, what if we tried bringing them all
entrapment.
together?
Oh, that's maximum evil. We'd need somebody who's not us to organize it.
But
And
someone
trustworthy.
who we
That
can
answers
trust.
to us.
I mean, everyone still at the moment trusts her.
Trust who?
The little
Halfling.
artist.
Well, you just told a general store, which is a gossip central, that you've arrested her for giving out flyers. So it's like, oh no,
freed of these
it's only a
charges.
matter before she's turned. Just-
Old Granny
I mean,
with the psychedelic tea was nice to us.
oh, the cat lady.
I would have the urchins pass around the message, but I'm still entirely not unconvinced one of them isn't currently throwing
Oh,
dirt.
I'm sorry. That's right. They do show up this morning, and they tell you it's the halfling. We saw the halfling get, passing
Give
flyers.
me my gold.
Yeah, little hands.
Do you? Was it this halfling, the one that we have in the jail cell?
Well, cool. You get to show it. Wait to see the jail cell. They go see the jail cell. They're like, that's
And would
the
you all
grocery
like
clerk.
to be part of our recruitment team? We are now starting a new volunteer program for the youth. You will get cool little badges.
They click their heels and raise their hand. What are you trying to do here, Simri? This is some next level shit.
This is exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
I'm just
I know,
saying,
that's funny.
when word spreads
He's trying to-
about the stalish youth movement.
No. This is the Luca you. Simri's just realized what he's been trying to do the whole time.
Oh, that's true. He was originally the. Okay.
They are my shadow army.
What is your full name there, J Tam on Lucas Shadow Army? If you want to put that up in the chat there in your Zoom.
I have to redo that.
What's your last name, Luca?
Pavel is the name that I stole from my ex-master.
Pavel. The
Pavel.
Pavel.
Tavel.
Oh, Tavel. The Tavel youth? The kids are like, they workshop it. They're like Stalish better, but okay.
Pavel Troop.
The Tavel troop. Okay. We're listening.
Yep.
Double T with rhymes. He showed us cool jail cell. A little halfling that always catches us stealing groceries, getting her just desserts. About that gold piece you owe us. That's her. They identify the person.
Sit
Thinking
down,
this is the
have some
lineup.
bread. Relax.
Now
Like
throw
right
the
here,
tomato.
Since all of you came to me with this information,
Out front, or just here with the cells? You feed them all in front, in the
how many
back
are
room.
there?
There's the proverbial 3. Part of your
Since
2 boys and a girl.
all three of you came up to me,
Actually, you know
you
what?
can
Roll
each-
me a D6.
sure.
Let's see how many of these little buggers are brazen enough to.
Yep, feeding the poor in front of the sheriff's house.
D6
Look,
minus
great.
1 because Diego. So D6 minus 1.
It might have been higher,
Rolling
but
check. Hold on.
It would have been higher if you had not given the death kill order earlier last episode.
Okay, to the tower it goes then.
Okay. Damn, he rolls a 6. That's 5. Okay, 5 little kids, 2 girls, 3 boys. Money.
And one bloody
Give us
raven
cash.
returns.
All right.
Yeah, they bring you Deimos. You owe us blood. Thud. There's Deimos still alive, just like, so many stones. So much ring around the rosy. Please, no.
Did they? Because that changes what I'm about to do.
No, I'm sorry. Messina's got me all wound up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, that would mean that since all 5 of you came to me with this information, each one of you gets a gold coin. Congratulations. Now, since
Really?
you are all...
Like you fork it over like now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I made
They
a deal.
How do you...
Hey.
Dude, I want grapple. Like, you
I'm not
give a
going
kid
to-
a gold piece?
I'm not going to give it to them when I'm finished. When I'm finished talking. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you was handing one for you, and another thing. And as he gets to the end of the line, the beginning line's like bailing out the door, like what? Rich, to the candy store. Grandma's medicine or candy? Grandma can wait a minute.
Destroy the
wasn't
local
kidding about,
economy.
Giving them some
Yes.
bread, letting them relax.
Yes. I'm sorry, but just the way you said it, just okay.
Stimulating
So-
the local economy.
Okay, so if you give us free food, that they park their butts.
Yep.
Good call, Simri. Okay, and promise of gold.
And beyond that, should you like to work for us, I imagine you don't necessarily get a regular amount of income being from the streets. We don't necessarily have as many eyes on the roads and streets in this town as much as we would like. Here's a list of rules. If you happen to notice anyone out and about at the night breaking any of these rules, let me know and you'll get a bonus. But otherwise, working for us will earn you 1 copper an evening.
They huddle up. One lifts head, looks at you. They go back into whispering. A couple of them kick at each other as they, work out some of the fine tuning of the instant small diminutive union.
I'd like to aid.
Okay, Simri gets in the huddle. Come on, guys.
Relaxedly
guys,
eating some bread, puts feet up on the table kind of thing. And it's like, well, it's such a shame that for all this time, no one looked out for you guys. The people who were running the show last time, they didn't have time for you guys, but we see your true needs and we want to make sure that the local people are taken care of.
Damn, I'm inventing the villain point right now. There we go.
And Niles walks by. Candy, candy, candy.
It's all chemicals. He can make it.
Yeah, that's fun. Start your own shop.
Yeah.
I love it when players start businesses in games.
So I give the children
Run in a
candy,
candy shop.
and they do what the woman says. Niles is putting the math together. I give them candy. They obey my friend.
Wait, they pay me to willingly ingest the things that I make?
They're bringing me test subjects.
Sounds
2
like
coppers if you eat all the candies I give you. And write down how you feel afterwards.
You can't leave till you fill out the questionnaire. As you take you from
They're looking at the last list and they're wondering why it's like written in magenta or purple crayon. What is this? This list of rules. Can I have the list of rules, Luca?
Do we have that in the history, the one that we actually have for the town?
Oh,
yeah.
you mean the charter,
rules.
like the. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like
The rules.
either we're making up something new, like Lucas rules is don't let
Lucas rules-
adults overhear you plotting, things like that.
The rules.
The rules. Okay. Yeah.
Luca
I've
has
got
one
the-
master. Luca has one mindset.
Luca has many masters, but they're all like spiritual and potentially in a different realm. So we're waiting for that.
Let's
One day
see.
they'll
Well,
join us,
here's
but-
the new pamphlet that we're working on. Yeah, no.
8 reasons I know rebels suck.
He's taller than I remember.
Somebody made up a mock GQ magazine and put Arch Baron Darius Fex on it. It says Archbow, Darius Fex, and he's striking a pose. And there's all these like, I guess, article ads all over this thing. Anyway, sorry, I digress. I just love the idea that somebody made this thing. What are the rules?
I
So-
love this. Simri's just reading the magazine at the table. The Dark Lord's fall fashion on fleek. Oh, I see red and
Something about
navy is in.
There's a curfew. There was the
No more than
Gathering
5 people at
size.
the gathering, yeah. Something about
So it's that list that you give to them. And
the
That's their
Archbaron's
mantra.
decree. I believe it
Ah.
was the Archbaron's decree, and that was one of
Correct.
your first. Right. So, by his order and by the wishes of the infernal magistrix Queen Abigail II of thrice damned House of Throne, who rules this country through a caste system, the Western Gate is now closed, and no one's going in, no travel, no merchants, and hence we had that hobgoblin problem. Remember Zakar?
Mhm.
You guys bought him a drink, right? Only the Archbaron's agents, like yourself, or a sanctioned local business, or those displaying a writ of passage bearing the seal effects, will be actually allowed in and out of the town. All others got to go through the legal this and that. So there's no trade, there's no shipping in of rebel weapons or scum, kind of thing. No congregating in groups numbering greater than 6 in private and numbers greater than 12 in public. Exceptions will be made only for families with more than 6 members or for individuals undertaking the natural course of their business. So, like, if you have to go to the granary stock market and there's 10 people involved, they'll overlook it. But none of this, oh yeah, we hired a whole bunch of farmhands and we're teaching them how to thrash wheat and give them all sharp brand new sickles, and there's 20 guys in my field all just ramming at those straw dudes that look like like that kind of shit. That's what they're trying to get away from, right?
What season is it?
It's always
I think
fall.
it was. Yeah, I was gonna
Perpetually fall.
Perpetually fall. Yeah, chili eggs. No celebration, education, or religion are exempt from that order. So only like 6 people in the temple at a time. Only like they can't have a massive party and have the whole town show up.
This is why one of the
And,
children had to die. We could only have 5.
Yes. Well, more than 6, but Luca is a cruel master. An hour after dusk, an hour before dawn, there is a strict curfew. No one on the streets unless you have the seal of House Vex. And you guys have those little badges which have the seal of House Vex, right? So you guys allowed to wander around. So you could bust her not only on like curfew, but also, there's 2 charges, right? Any one violation, mandates, right, will be considered seditious agents and are subject to questioning, imprisonment, which we have, summary judgment by the Archbaron of Longacre and officials of the town government, which are us. Blah, 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 right? So you can't have people going, you can't do that. You guys are wearing the brand, have the Hellfire Pact, and are publicly and backed by the guards, the Baron's men and lady. And on top of that, there's formal written doctrine posted everywhere going, if you do this, these guys are going to see to it that you don't do that shit anymore.
So
Right.
all I want from you, children, is keep an eye out. If you happen to see anyone doing this, please do just let us know. Beyond that,
You'll pay us a copper a night for ratting out people that break the rules.
yeah, for the even if you don't see anyone.
Okay.
And candy.
Beyond that, you'll get a silver piece bonus If you can, one, find the person that keeps throwing dirt at our fine establishment here.
Without hesitation, one of the girls just blurts out a name. And the girl beside her looks at her like, you did not, Silverpiece, bitch. Like, come on. Just seriously, instant ramification. You guys are wondering where Luke is going with this, and hire kid, is this child labor? Is that crossing a line? I mean, we're evil, but we're not that bad, are we? And then, instant results. Copper, Silverpiece raise, and poof, instant results. So one of the girls instantly blurts out a kid's name, which I am rapidly trying to find. Like, it was so-and-so. But sense motive, this kid just trying to get free money and set somebody up that she doesn't like? Or, is there proof? Is there... How do we know? Do we know?
Drink, and I know things.
Be legit, but you might want to ask her if she can prove it. It didn't seem like a blatant lie just to get money, but the no hesitation was a little sus. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Do you have any evidence?
So she claims that this little girl is the daughter of a farming couple, and they have livestock and tons of dung, buckets to spare. And I know that she mucks out the stalls. And I saw her, with buckets of poop, flinging it at the top of your sheriffs. And we just thought she was, well, that's one way to get out your frustrations, It's not easy being a farmer's daughter. We could relate.
Sounds reasonable to me.
The one that was glaring at her sees your reaction, and it's like, I saw her too. Like, yeah, 2 witnesses. Yeah. You did not. I sent you away to. No, I didn't. I saw her. Yeah. Flinging mud. Like her feet. I saw her step in a bucket by mistake, and then she was trying to wipe it off, but she left the type of thing. Well, you did not. I did. It's my silver piece. Mine. Girls start,
Sweet. What's the name? Are they known to us? Simri.
No, it's not. You just those farmers again, eh? No. No, I don't know the name.
Farmer Brown.
Beyond that, and I turn to my
it's got to be
compatriots.
Brown. Yeah.
Did we want to set up a meeting?
This seems like a good idea Simri has.
A meeting with who?
Set up a fake rebels meeting to try and
tear down the
all
crowd
of the rebels.
Oh, okay. So how are you going to get the word out?
Oh, is that tear down the crown?
We have people that happen to hear a lot of things. I imagine the town is also familiar with it.
Sorry, you lost me. You gonna get the kids to spread the rumor?
Why not? They seem reasonably trustworthy.
And innocent.
Okay. So where
they
do you
aren't to
tell
be
them
openly on our side, so.
Okay.
Only we had some more hand-drawn flyers to reinforce it.
It's got. Do you guys have a Streetwise skill first edition?
No. That would probably be knowledge local.
It's not knowing something; it's deducing something. So I'm going to go with wisdom. Can I have a raw wisdom check in the tower for everyone as we're forming this plan? So the culprit that they name is called Jemmy. Jemmy Camanio. 12-year-old and daughter of the town grocer. And the town grocer goes out to the farm with the daughter and gets, like fresh produce and all this stuff. And, the kid has a chance to sneak back and get poop from the farmer. Sorry.
That'd be the grocers that I was speaking with?
Yeah.
Or no, that was the general store.
Guild General Grocery Store with Imono and Ola. One the Castle Well worked at?
Not the general store. Where's it? Grocer. Nursery, jail.
General store sells paper and soap. Grocer sells produce and wheat.
Yeah. It's a bit of a what to what? Hang on a second. The Caminio Market. So
The Menial Market?
number 7. Why, it's right across the street from you guys. So the Caminio
The plot
Market
thickens.
Sorry, the
How did
Caminio
we
Market.
ever deduce this?
Yeah, like Simri was saying, deals in fresh produce from the town's outlying farms. Town grocery is named for its proprietors, Huxlam and Darren Camino. You know these people, not personally, Simri, but like everyone knows kind of everybody, right? They have a 12-year-old daughter helps them carry deliveries around town and has a bit of a reputation as a troublemaker. Kid had promise, but 12 and not like smart trouble like you got into, just kind of I want attention, or is just prissy. You know what I mean? So, and
Who's
what do you do with a 12-year-old?
Poop.
Well, that's the thing. No,
I vote we set up bear traps.
Wait, I took castings of the feet.
Oh,
So
casting
sort
to
of
the
a
footprint.
horrible, yeah, kind of like the end of Cinderella, but with a horrible twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reverse Cinderella.
If this fits your child,
It's
You're all
Actually, that's
Cinderella.
the original German tale. The stepsisters or
The chopping of the
stepmother.
toes.
Oh, so it's the stepmother, I think, that got her feet put into iron slippers that were set on the fire and thrown out into the snow.
Yeah. Those OG stories, I'm
Mm.
telling you.
Yummy.
so why the snow at the end? Is that like mercy?
Because it's just winter.
And iron gets cold.
Oh.
And
So
it's
she gets
iron
for complaining that
very
her feet
heavy.
are cold.
Oh, I thought it was like, we're going to heat your feet. Now cool them down. Now talk. Wasn't that being nice?
No, there was no
Trust-
talking. Well, it was all for pain.
Depends how cold it gets.
No,
So
but
no
I
matter how
think
dark we hear in this podcast, obviously, real world grim and stuff. Thank you, Alex.
We're not
It's darker,
Fable
so
level.
we're not so bad. Yeah, we're not Fable. Yeah, we're not Fable level dark. So, don't feel too bad of us. Okay. So with Simri having this knowledge, yeah,
Aged Cinderella, the bear trap seems like a great idea.
you know what? I will actually have the local knowledge roll from Simri in the open, because I believe the NPC's original purpose was to aid in rolls and aid, not just take 10 all day long. I think I might be favoring the show and my daughter's attendance a little bit.
16.
Oh yeah, everything, and you can make up a couple things. You're good. Bring me their book of fables. I've been wanting it for a while. So what do you guys want to do? 3 little culprits, 2 wanting silver on the spot, all hoping to get copper tonight, and you still owe us all gold.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have this money in cash, like on you?
Yes.
Okay.
I will need to break some gold pieces, but yes.
Okay, because when the urchins start driving around in Corvettes, I think the town's going to figure out who works for you. That's wisdom check number 1. Number 2 is, if the halfling is correct and people are actually doing something, they'll probably know that they'll be like, hey, I hear the location changed. It's no longer here. It's here. What are you talking about? Is it? You might have some people check it out, but I don't know if you're going to catch like an entire above and red-handed, because there's conflicting information.
1/3 is
You know what I mean?
That's fair. I feel like just having their eyes on the streets would be
It's a cool
helpful
shot,
enough.
but it may not be as like, haha, as I've led Nico to believe. So I figured I owed you guys a wisdom check. So
Yeah, I think just having them like look out for people that are wandering around past curfew or
Stick
collecting
one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like we've got the narc going, but set
Right.
one of them to
So-
like watch
so they
for us. And
they huddle up, right? And they want to stay somewhere. We want like room and board.
You have a gold
Right.
coin.
They smile at Simri. We want, a bed, a roof, food.
Hmm.
You can join the cat upstairs.
Yeah.
Those are very skinny raptors.
I thought there
We'll
was
give you this magical gold.
attic.
Done.
put them in the rafters.
Oh, keep that crazy bird off of us.
I mean,
Oh yes. By the way, if you do need to contact us at any point, do speak to the crazy bird.
how far away is that estate? It's pretty far out of town, isn't it?
The one that
Yeah.
killed Billy.
The
Billy
bird
was
is
a bad
mine.
boy.
It talked to us and then killed Bill. Get it?
If you attack the bird will attack back.
Sin.
Yes, I did. Grin.
Yeah, I'll take a step back.
Can we put them up? I mean, we're going to be emptying that one cell.
Yeah, but
It'd be
again,
nice
like,
to have a
do you
way
want the
that they can
town?
get-
Do you want the
yeah,
town to
not-
know?
Immediately associated with us.
Oh, true.
There was that tower that we cleaned out, right?
Where the cat
Yeah,
came
like-
from.
Middle of the day, bang, bang, bang on your door. 5 kids go in. How many leave? Grandma's, candy house in the woods. The town's probably already wondering. The urchins went in. What they doing in there? Did they come out? They come out.
Yeah,
Start
there's the
boosting
old
the
tower
economy.
house with the cats, or where the cat thing used to stay.
Didn't it burn?
Oh
No,
yeah,
but the Baron's men are keeping an eye on that. They chased them out of there.
Hmm.
Because that's the gate's supposed to be closed.
What about
there
the
was that
estate, though,
old.
that was our base of operations out of town? That doesn't. It
The
belongs-
Ash House. That's where Reslargo and that
That's-
giant that crazy demon dog is.
Sweet. Let's send the kids to the demon dog.
They'll keep them
If you can
safe.
stomach the haunted house with the demon dog, I think Reslargo would have a freaking fit. Why have you sold me children?
I would say we'll look into it and see if we
Okay.
can find something for them.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's probably
worst
what
case,
they'd
there
spend their
was
copper on. They would just probably go and try and bribe anybody in town going, here, I'll give you this money. I need a bed and food. And they're like, somebody will probably
Gave
feed
them
them
the
for like, so,
gold. That's
but they're
logic.
clever. It's like, well, if you feed us in lodgings, then we get to keep our money instead of spending on living, right? So,
We'll look into
Okay.
it. I'd also be interested in potentially offering you all some extra training, considering you're quite useful to us.
training in what?
Many militia, pikes.
Well, whatever
We'll
you
start
see.
with pikes.
Our warrior is out of commission, so it's like you're going to teach them to be oracles? You're going to teach them to be alchemists? Are we going to teach them to be wizards? We're going to teach them to be
Alchemy,
rogues?
magic, stealth.
Everyone gets an apprentice. Let's see what their strengths are. How about that?
Yeah,
We each take a
we'll find out.
kid.
Find out
Maybe
which
like mini rom
what
and
direction
mini
they prefer to
Simri
go.
and- Oh, please let me come up with 5 personalities to shadow you guys and be your assistants. That would be so funny. Who needs animal companions when you have an overeager 8-year-old that's half starved? Yeah. Oh,
It's
yes,
our own
please.
set of
Take the
squires.
girl who offered up the information.
The little traitor. Okay.
The opportunist.
Everyone name their kid, but I'm Jed. Nope. From now on, you are Simri number 2.
I feel like the professor and I would need to check for a minimum level of intelligence first.
And fortitude.
Oh. Okay. So this is how we're going to spend our day.
Yes.
with these kids.
Oh no!
Right.
This is
It's like creating our own
as
umbrella
things
academy.
go.
No,
Exactly. This is
no.
awesome. Okay. No. Right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I-
Strength test. What do you do?
No, fortitude.
We'll get to that. That's the third stat. Number one,
Don't want them
strength.
throwing up before they try and pick up the heavy
Eat this
flask.
candy.
We'll get to that, Niles. We want to do the other test first because if they fail the fortitude, they're probably not going to be around to do the other tests. So can we do yours
Right.
last?
We could do the halfling squeal test.
What?
That's where we
So
string
there we-
up the halfling we have in jail by her feet, give the kids a stick, and rate their strength based on how loud she squeals when they hit her with it.
Pinata?
Dark.
But see, that's fun. That's adrenaline. That's not strength under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like you want an apprentice that can wield a pole arm, as was mentioned earlier.
Pike.
You know,
Here.
Pike. Sorry.
See who can pull themselves up into a rafters fastest.
Yeah, 5 little urchins. Parkour.
No,
Okay.
just your arms.
Yeah. Well, so they're up there, and they all do it differently. Somebody just climbs up a cabinet. You know, one boosts another one with strength. You know, another one, bats eyes, like knocks on the door, and Rom opens it, and she bats her eyes, and he, what do you want?
No.
She just
This
points
could
up,
end
and Rom just lifts her up. You know, like shit like
What
that.
is everyone's
So-
strength?
These are peasant children, man. They're like they don't even have the 6 hit points that regular
I was gonna
dudes
say,
get.
what's the classic? What's wrong with the classic arm wrestle?
Oh, there we go.
Strength
Feel
of
the
10.
kid, Oh, there's problems
Strength
there.
of 10
Oh, that's
with
a new
withered arms. So anything I
Well,
do
put him
with
up
them,
against
I-
the halfling.
Use
Use
know,
my
like-
strong arm.
Either they're either arm wrestling minion number 2 or the halfling, because what else is comparable, right?
I mean,
Hey Rom, we got a
Sam's
job
just
for you. Get
human.
out here. Arm wrestle these children for us, will you?
Niles is popping a 14.
Yeah,
I'm a 7 actually, so
I'm at
technically
13.
Did you
do
have
that.
7?
Yes,
At what point do
I
you
have a
become a cripple?
like
Of course, lower
5,
than that,
I
but not
think.
7.
Well, that's rich coming from the guy with mangled arms.
I know, but at least I have 10.
And 10's average,
So,
right? You're like
What do you-
the normal guy.
He's using it because the Danfer uses his elbows when he fights. I have 10.
You have to remember, this is the evil campaign. We all crippled a stat.
Just the loose, slappy hands. That's how he fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The kids ask you to focus.
Yes.
What are we doing to prove our strength?
Arm
I'm
wrestle.
saying, if we
Okay.
against
All right.
Niles? Because apparently he's the strong one.
August.
Oh,
Don't
where's my
break
evil
them.
dice?
Just
Yeah.
test them.
Of course,
Don't
I won't.
break them. Just test them.
If you can press my hand down into this candy, you can have it. And you're all
What
wondering
color?
why I let them press my hand down to the table.
Oh, you got
Oh,
it.
you get the candy.
It's been too long.
The
Official
evil dice.
Pathfinder evil dice. I practically
No, no,
forgot.
I
owned
really
these
think
little
this would be
beauties.
a good PR opportunity for us to kind of go rolling out into the street, and the kids are laughing. We're all having a great time. Like, hey, wait, these 2 guys are not that bad. The street urchins are laughing with them. They're tussing
I'm-
around with the kids.
Luca is just watching.
Students
the
just
one
don't know
that
their place.
uses- Luca is watching the one that used the the bookshelf to climb up to the rafters.
It's called using your head.
13. Ooh, not 20. 1.
So,
Alright,
Nico,
so you
what
only
are
do
you
like a
looking
bunch of
for in an
one-
apprentice?
There's one kid standing in the room. And that 20 was like charisma. The girl that used it on Rom, right? One of the boys, parkours. Then you got the other
Alright,
2
I
that
got-
are pushing each other up.
5 strength rolls in the tower.
Yeah, they're kids, man. They all suck. We don't have any nutrition. Or,
On them, I'm like, go, dude, lift, get
Okay.
wrecked.
It's not about strength, it's
they-
technique.
They all fail, right?
It'd be awesome
some of
if
them got in the
after every
rafters.
single one you did the whole in your face.
Just slam the kid through the table. Yes. Yes, Niles had a disturbing childhood.
All you lost
Dexterity
here,
test?
have candy. Dexterity? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. I have a 12. I imagine Simmery would be the one to test dexterity.
And how would you do that?
Well, we already had them try and get up into the rafters, but if we're going off of that was just their upper body strength.
Origami.
Origami.
That's
1,000
patience, not
paper cranes.
dexterity.
That's true. I mean, what's a test
Throwing
of dexterity?
cards into a hat. Throwing
Do a
cards into
cartwheel.
hat.
Throwing rocks at things.
Darts?
Any and
throwing
all of these
daggers,
things.
hit the target,
practice.
hit the
Yeah.
rebel in the
Darts.
center of the back.
Target
you know,
practice
something.
would be a good one.
Yeah, okay.
Hand over some small daggers. See
Okay.
if you can.
So
hit.
they're not proficient with knives, and they suck, and they fumble them.
Has anybody got any
But-
darts?
But the smart one, Jay,
Hmm.
right, keeps the knife and pulls a rock out of his pocket, a small throwing stone, and ding, bullseye. This is how we hunt rats. This is how we eat. If you don't hit the rat, you don't eat. They're proficient in rock chucking, you know, but you give them a blade, they've never, you know, 8-year-olds throwing great big daggers around. It's not pretty.
Like that, everyone else, please grab a rock. Also, could you follow me, please? And I'm going to take that specific one and
Okay.
He claims the smart one.
go to a corner and pass him a book.
Okay.
I mean, Nico's just basically looking at these kids
He
like
checks the weight, starts swinging
walking
around.
like
You-
walking
No.
Capri Suns.
Just picture, you picture this kid.
You guys are just like, you get a snack.
I'm not giving you a blood
Kids-
bag.
Kids testing the weight of this book like he's going to smack a rat with it, you know.
No,
we can't
it's for
read.
reading.
Anyway, you know, the one that wasn't doing anything keeps failing. He's kind of pudgy and plump and still stand in the middle of the room going, And Nico's like, come here, you.
Yeah.
Come here,
This one
Puddin'.
is mine.
Come here, Puddin'.
You're the chunky fluffle.
Oh, look, leftovers. My favorite.
Oh,
That works on so
that
many
was
levels.
good. Yeah, that was really good.
I will take one of your villain points away.
And give it to myself.
Sorry. Okay. And
Okay, you each take one to mentor. Don't mind if I do.
the eldest boy, the one that hoisted the other one, and the girl that was quick to act and bat her eyes at Rom seem to be not cuter, but have more presence. Like, there's your charisma test right there.
You just know.
Usually children are thrown from windows on fire here and not tested for stats. You know what? A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far, far away, that shit would fly. But here in Evil Land, we do not ignite our children, only criminals in the main square. Thank you very much, Sean.
Never ruin
He's
your
trying to get
tools.
he's trying to get at me for
Yeah.
season 4 of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Don't ruin your
Some
tools.
children off a flat, fiery building. Like, seriously.
Who would do that? And who
Yeah.
would stand there and watch them fall, not catch them at the bottom? I mean, who would fly their jetpack just out of range while they try to jump at you for safety? I mean, these terrible people. That's true evil. Anyway, any other bright ideas? Wisdom. You know, the little plump one doesn't want to go with you. He's the wisest.
Yeah, he's like,
Nope. You are wise.
Suit yourself.
Unfortunately, I need charisma for Oracle. You're still a snack, buddy. All right, fortitude time. I hate this part. What do you give them,
Candy.
Niles? Yeah, right.
Candy. No, it
Ma-
is candy.
Chemical and sugar.
Sugar. Yeah.
Okay, so just something that
As
sticks
much
together
as they
and
want.
is sweet.
As much as they want.
Oh, until they start puking.
As much as
Because
they want.
they will. Like, these kids don't know the world of candy,
This
so
is
they will
also an
wolf it down like
intelligence test.
Yeah, there's two tests.
No,
There's
wisdom,
two sets.
Wisdom. Yeah. Okay.
It's just
Intelligence,
spun
knowing
sugar.
not to eat too much. Wisdom, remembering what happens when you do.
I would say half of them fail. The other half are sort of they're so jaded they take it, but they don't eat it in front of you. They want to keep it for later or sell it or
The one who pockets
You know what I
it
mean?
is the one who I'm like, yep, that's the one.
3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them. Pocket it. The other 3 just go to town. And they'll eat as much as you give them.
All right. I have no interest in those other 3.
Okay.
But the 3 who actually pocket it piqued my interest.
Okay. That's the charismatic girl, the strong boy, and little parkour that has already been taken away from Luca and starting to talk like him already.
We should have
Okay,
just tested them with a tomato.
Actually,
try
Luca's
him.
trying to take the book back, and he's like fighting 7th strength boy, and winning.
Yeah.
No, it's my book. You give it to me. Guys, help me. My strength's only 7. I can't tame my child.
He's got a
My
6
book,
and he's
Mike.
competing.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
It's my book.
Yeah. Not that one. So the charismatic, not the charismatic girl, because I figure Simri's going to have interest
Okay.
more so. So he's the other one who did the parkour.
Anyway, so testing done. Everyone's found a use for everyone eventually. I'll put it that horde way. Even Plumpy is going to have a use later.
Have some bacon.
It'd be funny if, like, cut to later and late at night, and everyone just doesn't want to have anything to do with Nico, and he's got the kid like writing his memoirs or some shit. Oh, I've waited for this so long.
Eat more sugar. Eat more sugar.
Chapter 72.
Yeah.
Kid's still sitting, like, he's pacing the room, just totally absorbed. Kid doesn't read or write. He's just eating and holding a pen,
Yeah, just
dripping on the
eating,
first
holding the
page.
pen, and I'm just talking. No,
Are you getting this down?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
He
change
just keeps stuff in his face.
the word
Well,
magnanimous instead.
Scratch that. Are you getting this down? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
at some
He's just
point,
enthralled with your story. Sorry, go ahead, Jay.
at some point in the day, I will need to go to like the corner store or something, or the bank. Yeah. Is there a bank?
How
in
about the
town?
grocer? Is there a bank in town? Let's all go to the... Let's see. Ark and Lark, least popular pub, number 1. Ash House, we know. Castlegate, we know. Church, we know. General Store, we know. The Jackdaw, formerly known as Jackdaw Stables, number 6. Livery, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Commando Market, that's grocery store. Last Stand Tavern, we raided and fought in. The Armory, Historical Society. Little library. The jail, we inhabit. The notary, which is the office where we went to, tracking down the paper, and that didn't work out. There's the mayor's house. There's Buddy's Tonics. The old lodge. Hospice, where Nico's other girlfriend is. So that's over 64. Ruckler, retired war mage, who I don't think we've talked to. No, I think Luca went and talked to him.
Yeah.
Ree's house, some eccentric dude. Trellis, a flower shop. I think we've been there. Wilmore House, and this is the old lady with the cats, pretty sure.
Just start
Yeah.
the bank of Luca and tell them they get paid once a month.
I'm thinking, I don't think anyone has
Probably
money
the
enough
grocery or
to
the general store.
Yeah, like I don't think these people are so poor, like they spend money in debt and credit faster than they can actually hold it. You know what I mean? They would probably work on a lot of credit or handshakes
So there
or
should be
small
money
cash.
lenders then.
Okay.
No, not that kind of credit. I mean, like, I live here. I have to get these crops in. Can you give me 100 pounds east and some copper line so I can get you what you want at midnight? And the moonshine will be delivered. Like that kind of like trading, favor for favor or item for
Barter.
item, as opposed to, yeah. I don't think there's a lot of cash circulating. So you pulled out like a whole gold piece, and these kids are like,
What is this?
well, you saw what happened. Parkour. Like it's crazy. What,
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know that there would be anywhere, even like an actual gold piece. I don't know how useful that would be to them. So I would like to break it into 10 silver pieces.
Okay,
11
do you
for the
explain
one.
the exchange? Do you explain
Yes.
the exchange to them?
Yeah.
This is worth this, and you can spend these, and this is worth 10 of these, and... Okay.
Explaining to the one I'm talking to and the oldest boy. He seems like he's potentially a leader.
Yeah, he's also... he's watching you guys like, I was the leader, and now they're all following you. He doesn't seem very happy about that. And he's helping one of the weakest, like, get up the thing so we don't get killed, kind of thing. He's wondering how to keep his gang together.
Well, we will need a lieutenant.
Okay. So, after wasting a lovely afternoon on, what was it, the 2 T's? Somebody's troop?
The
Talia's troop?
Tavel
The
troop.
Tavel
The
troop.
Tavel troop. Write that down. Tavel troop. Okay.
Spoiler, we all take the leadership key.
Do we get armbands? Pointing at your Baron Archfex. The girl asks very cleverly. Respect my authority.
Unfortunately, no.
No?
You see, we want you to be secret eyes on the streets. Whenever possible,
Eyes.
do not act on your own. Let us know, and we'll take the front. You don't want to get any of the townsfolk angry with you, do you?
So we tell you people break the rules and you put them in jail with the halfling.
Assuming we can provide,
Assuming
we can find
you
evidence. Yes.
roast them. Pudgy one's still eating. Or you roast them on the pyre. And they're like, shut up.
If they've earned
Man's giving
it.
a thumbs up.
Just a little twinkle in his eye.
Okay. Well, their leader says, okay, Master Luca, you've given us a lot to process. Well, we're going to go. We're full. We feel ill. We're rich. We, with your permission, please don't kill us. We'd really like to leave and, discuss frolic by horse. It's just okay.
Make sure you come back tomorrow if you want to hear about any lodging possibilities.
Oh yeah. They would probably try to maybe secure somewhere to live beside, like with the gold. They would probably go to an inn and we want your best room, your best meals for a week.
If anyone
some
asks,
foolishly will do that.
If anyone asks,
Some
you
know.
stole it.
Sorry. Well, then they're gonna get, and you'd be paying them our copy to turn us in.
Oh, I don't think anyone else would turn you in.
Pudgy immediately points to his friend. He stole that gold. He's quick,
Good.
but the right way. Okay. They leave. Who cowed the cat? Was it Luca? Or was it just everybody?
Luca. It was a team effort, but it was definitely mostly me.
Okay.
The sticky
Cat
web.
comes down out of the rafters. Or cat gets your attention. And says, I would not trust them. They're children. They're stupid. You have me. Now, right now, I'm guarding this place. But if you want, I can wander around town and be your eyes and, you can give me treasure. Or at least I could keep an eye on them, make sure they're doing their job.
If you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on them for now.
In exchange for my freedom?
I
love having. Well, you give me this place to crash, like he had the tower, and now I get to live here in the rafters. That's a pretty cool deal, but you kind of insisted that I stay here and never leave, and that was my lunch. You fed them. A little bit more freedom, stretch my legs. What do you think? Give me the. Tell you what, give me the town and everything on the map. Town and local countryside. I won't go any further than that, and I'll bring you all kinds of information and halflings, whatever you want.
Is he on the up and up? Sense
No.
mode in the tower.
No, he's up something.
Yep, of course he is. Nico just kind of laughs.
See, he likes the idea.
We'd be fools to trust him.
I do
Why do you think we have
enjoy
him
the
here?
idea. I do enjoy the idea of having you on a nice leash.
Hey, what do you mean you don't trust me? I could have easily spoke up and told the children that you're going to eat one of them. And who are they going to believe? The guy with the teeth or the fun magical cat?
I mean,
I
they
know
are
when to
kind
shut
of
up and
terrified of
follow,
talking animals, aren't they?
Now, whose fault is that, Master?
Oh, it's a benefit. That's not a fault.
I won't talk to them. I'll keep an eye on them. I'll keep an eye on this whole town, though it can't be everywhere at once, so I get why you might want to give me some minions to rule. Lieutenant, I hear, position is
I
open?
mean, honestly, I don't feel like it's a bad idea.
Is that an outdoor position? It's like, well, I'm just afraid you guys are going to hunt me down and kill me. That's why he hasn't left this place, you know? Part of the rafters starting to smell, you know what I'm saying? Like, could we use some outdoor time?
He is not incorrect.
It's not like you guys have magically bound me. He could probably just screw off. But they go where? Into the wild to be hunted like a rat or a squirrel? Like, you know, there's kind of a certain amount of protection.
If he's a magical creature, he understands what the rules are involved when it comes to having samples of said creatures.
What kind of magical creature is he, by the way?
He's Olifax, what do you call it? He's like this little Irish cat thing. He's like a, what do you call it? He's like an outside. He's fey.
He's fey.
He's a fey creature. Mischievous, love pranks. They like fire. So Nico is on board with keeping him.
Luca.
You know, seriously, you guys are trying to sleep, and all you hear is this little piff in the fireplace. Nico, it's all night long. It's terrible. Separating these two might be a good idea.
Luca, why don't I have a few samples?
That I do believe that would be a discussion that the two of you could have.
Oh, well. Now pull a hair.
No, fur. I'm up in the rafters. I'm away from you. No, fur. No toenails, witch. You'll get nothing of me.
I would be considered a warlock, for I am a male.
Whatever
In
floats
your
your raft, buddy.
face. Knowledge, history. What do I know about these things? Are they like?
It would be knowledge planes
Oh, I don't have
or
that.
knowledge nature, because we're fey.
I have both of those. That's fun.
Do it.
Nature I have.
I don't know. Because some Fae are like, they like
27.
they like contracts. You know. Like,
Okay.
Maybe we could make a contract with them.
With a 27, that's, pretty good, man. What do you want to know?
Is there a
Yes.
way to ensure that he...
Capricious Fae, you keep it entertained.
Yeah.
Right? He's been very entertained for like a week watching you guys rule the town. Now he's getting bored. Trying to stretch his
I
legs.
suppose it is rather unfair that you didn't get to watch the public execution, the burning. I think you would have
I
enjoyed
know,
it.
right? Like I'm your number one guy.
How about if we can if you can promise that you will keep an eye
Can
on
I do the next
children,
one? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Sorry.
keep an
Yes,
eye on the
yes.
children, keep an eye on the town.
I can't do everything. Come on.
Oh no, just whatever you happen to be. If you notice anything, do let us know.
Sure. Anything
Then at the
specific?
next well, again, here's the list.
Oh,
Um,
okay. So if I see people
oh,
over 6,
actually-
if I see...
The big thing I would
Bring-
like you to keep an eye out for, if aside from watching the children, rather than the list, ignore that. That's what the children are for. I would like you to look for a certain helmet.
Okay. I'm listening. And as we fade to black, the camera swoops down out the window and you see, Luca describing the angel helm to his little minion, and everyone gathering around and patting him on the back like he's the man. And one of those, end of the storybook flick, just like a fable, one might think, and not such a dark one. And as it pulls back, it begins to snow. Simri stokes the fire. See you all next time.